Have someone or something ever seemed dangerous to you? The feeling you might experience was suspicion. While suspicion might come from a misunderstanding, sometimes it's a warning that something must be very dangerous. In the story you're about to read, you're gonna meet a man whose suspicion was his downfall. Hi, and welcome back. On today's literature segment, you will have an introduction to the story The Telltale Heart by Edgar Allan Poe, who is considered a master in suspense. The Telltale Heart by Edgar Allan Poe. The objectives for this lesson are literary analysis. We're going to understand what is suspense in literature. Reading skill. Evaluate narrator. And you're going to have an introduction to the Telltale Heart. Literary analysis. Suspense. Suspense is a literary device the author used to keep the reader's interest alive throughout the work. It is a feeling of anticipation that something risky or dangerous is about to happen. The purpose of using this type of anxiety in literature is to make readers more concerned about the characters and to form sympathetic association with them. Writers often hook readers by creating a sense of excitement, tension, or fear about what will happen next. Techniques used by Edgar Allan Poe to develop suspense include describing a character's anxiety or fear, relating vivid descriptions of dramatic sights and sounds, repeating words, phrases, or characters' actions. Reading skill. Evaluate the narrator. Have you ever suspect someone was not telling you the truth? Just as you can trust every person you meet, you can't believe all narrators or characters who tell a story. To evaluate a narrator's reliability or trustworthiness, pay attention to his or her actions, attitudes, and statements. Do any raise your suspicions? As you read The Telltale Heart, record any clues that reveal whether the narrator is reliable or not. You may use a chart like this one that is on the right side of your screen. The Telltale Heart. The main idea of the Telltale Heart is that when you commit a crime, like murder, you cannot escape from your guilty conscience. The main characters. The narrator. The narrator delivers a dramatic story monologue in an effort to prove his innocence. However, actions and increasingly erratic speech patterns reveal his distinctive unreliability and lack of sanity. The old man. The old man apparently lives with the narrator, and the narrator claims to have loved him. But now the old man is dead. Police. Two police officers come to investigate the report of a scream. The officers who appear in the final few paragraphs of the story are not differentiated and don't speak. Thanks to the narrator's calm and welcoming manner, they are first convinced of his innocence, or so he says. Eventually, however, the story changes. The author. Edgar Allan Poe was born in Boston to parents who made their living as traveling actors. When Poe was 2, his father deserted the family. Less than a year later, his mother died. Edgar was raised in Virginia by family friends, the Allans. After being expelled from both the University of Virginia and the U.S. Military Academy at West Point, Poe began writing for a living. Poe got a job as a journalist to support himself and his young wife, while he worked on the stories and poems that would earn him the title of Father of the Modern Mystery. A master of suspense, he wrote works that were often dark and full of horrifying images. Poems such as The Raven and short stories such as The Pit and the Pendulum brought him fame but not fortune. Poverty intensified his despair when his wife Virginia fell ill and died. Deeply depressed, Poe died 2 years later after being found on the streets of Baltimore. Poe's obituary stated he was a man of astonishing skill, a dreamer who walked in madness of melancholy. With this introduction, now you're ready to enjoy The Telltale Heart. Thanks for watching, and until the next one, bye!